There was an atmosphere of urgency and expectancy in the Knesset this week at the inaugural meeting of the Knesset Forum on International Relations. The Knesset Forum is a cross-party parliamentary body intended to bolster Israel's dialogue with other countries. It had been dormant for over 6 years and was relaunched with a new strategic partner, the World Jewish Congress under the leadership of Ronald Lauder.
Co-chairmen, members of the Knesset, dignitaries of the international community, media representatives, lay leaders, honored guests, welcome to the relaunch of the Knesset Forum on International Relations.
On the agenda at the opening session, democracy in the Middle East, the looming threat of a unilateral declaration of a Palestinian state, and Israel's dithering public relations initiatives.
That initiative is going to encourage the foreign relationship of the State of Israel, which can be used very strongly by members of the Israeli parliament, the Knesset, who are in a very direct connection with their colleagues in other parliaments around the world.
Statements carried out by the forum will allow our representatives around the world to answer all accusations made by anti-Israeli organizations whose only cause is to present Israel in a distorted way.
Total ignorance about Israel in everything, not necessarily about political resolutions or historic dates, about day-to-day life, about our society, about our democracy. This is what enables our enemies to manipulate the information, the facts and figures, and get to the minds even of those who normally shouldn't be even receptive to these messages.
For the first time in Arab countries, there are millions of young people who suddenly feel that they can speak their mind freely. And they want to be part of the free world. They don't share ideas of French and American Revolution. They don't have developed civil society. They are not big Zionists. Maybe many of them hate Israel. But they went on demonstrations, they went on the barricades, not because of Israel, not because of Palestinians, not because of Muslim brothers, not because they allow a hatred to Islam. They went because they wanted to live without self-censorship, without fear to be punished for their views. And that's a unique moment for the free world to use it.
We all remember 3 days ago in Tel Aviv in a recreation hall, there were hundreds of Sudanese refugees dancing in a circle in tribal dress. They were celebrating the Declaration of Independence of South Sudan. They held an Israeli flag in one hand. In the other hand, they held the flag of their newly founded state. As a matter of fact, the leader, William Stephen, a South Sudanese refugee, said to the news that he hopes and prays that his state will be free like Israel.
We have to bear in mind that in a world where legends about Israel, vicious legends about Israel, have a hold on the public mind, not every Arab, liberal or Democrats want to be seen in public with what they call the arm of the Zionist octopus on his shoulder.
Can anybody guarantee that the regimes around us will be there in a few years? Can anyone guarantee who will be ruling Egypt? No. Do we know who's going to be ruling Syria next year? Absolutely not. And even our old partner in the region, Jordan. We can't be certain who will be ruling Jordan in 5 or 10 years. I'll add one other element to uncertainty. Iraq.
I think Parliament is served best, and those issues that we care about are served best when we can come together in a common cause and not find ourselves divided or polarized around issues that we care about so genuinely, and we should identify what are the frameworks within which people can work together in common cause.
The first session of the Knesset Forum on International Relations ended with a resolution embracing the democratic spirit driving the so-called Arab Spring and called on the free world to ally with democratic elements in Arab society.